Thank you for watching My News 26. I'm Paula Jasper. Today we're in Gaylord. I'm inside the Gaylord Chamber of Commerce, and joining me is Jim Akins of the Otsego County Historical Museum. Thanks for joining me, Jim. I appreciate it.
Hi, thanks for coming out.
Now, we're going to talk about the fact that in Gaylord here, in the early 1900s, there was actually a car company.
There was. It was the original GMC.
Now, why was it called GMC?
Gaylord Motor Company.
and how many cars did they produce?
They did about 350 to 400 cars, believe it or not, in about 3.5 years. So pretty amazing that took place back then.
Now, were the parts produced here?
No, the car itself was assembled here. This was an assembly plant, which the building is still here. It's over on Wisconsin Street. They assembled, again, about 400 cars, up to 400 cars. But the parts came from all over. The engine, a couple manufacturers, but probably the most famous is REO, which was Oldsmobile, did the engine. And different companies did the lighting and the body parts. So they came to Gaylord and were assembled here. So.
Now, there's a number 92 under the seat. What's the 92 for?
Yeah, it's 94. It's the 94th car that was made. So the VIN numbers were not, the extended numbers that we have today. They were just stamp on there which number of car it was. So it's the 94th car, and it's called the Gaylord 30, which is 30 horsepower it designates. And it's a touring car.
Okay. Do we know what this car cost?
It cost about $1,500 in its day.
Okay.
Which was a lot back then. This is not a bottom-end model, and that is part of the reason. The company was around till middle 1913, and that's part of the reason that it went out. There was a lot of competition at the time, and the Model T, it sold for about $750. So, you get two of those for what you could get the Gaylord car for.
Now, what was the top speed?
About 45 miles an hour. So cruising off and getting good 30 miles per gallon. So it was an efficient car as well. So.
Now, tell me how the chamber came to possess this.
Back in the early 60s, a guy from Elmira, Ivan Polis, discovered the car in a barn up in the Owasso area and put it together, took it out. He was a car enthusiast, an old car enthusiast. He reassembled it, and in 1981, the chamber was able to purchase it for about $16,000. They had a radio auction. They raised about $24,000 here real quickly, like within a week. And so that was enough money to buy the car and maintain it for a few years. So.
Now it actually runs and you use it?
They do, once a year. In the Alpenfest parade, the parade marshal sits up back seat and they fire it up and run it around the street. So still running after all these years.
Wow. And how many are left?
This is it. As far as we know, this is the last one in existence. So.
Wow. How nice that you acquired it.
Yeah, very nice. And what a tribute to Gaylord. What a tribute to our automotive technology here in our state.
Right. Thanks for joining me, Jim.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for coming out.
Paula Jasper, My News 26 in Gaylord.